Hey gang, we're here once again at the Image Expo in Oakland, California, and I had the pleasure of talking to Mr. Joe Keatinge here today. He's working on Glory with Ross Campbell, and he decided to take a few minutes to talk to us about the book. Sir, what's going on, man? You're bringing back one of the big guns.
I am, yeah, I know. It's a huge honor. You know, I was a big fan back in the day, you know, of the Extreme line and everything.
Right.
And so to, you know, be tasked to, you know, revitalize the characters in the modern era,
right,
is, you know, not something I take too lightly. It's something I'm pretty stoked to do. And having someone like Ross Campbell on the art side of things is pretty amazing.
I remember what he was doing back when he was doing The Abandoned.
That's right.
I saw that book and I went, oh man, this guy is just over the top.
No, I've always loved his work, but I think, I mean, it's the big cliche to say this, but I really do think the stuff he's doing now is the best work he's ever done.
It's very detailed. Very detailed. I saw a lot of big guy and Rusty the Book Boy Robot influences in there.
Yeah.
I said, nah, boys coming from the classics, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the classics never die.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
So basically, how did the project come along? I mean, were you approached by?
I was actually approached by Eric Stevenson, who's publisher of Image Comics, and told me he had this idea that he was talking to Rob about, wanted to know what my thoughts were. They were talking about bringing back the Streamline with newer creators and blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Like, yes, I would like to be part of that. And he's like, okay, well, why don't you pitch? I think you'd be good for Glory, so why don't you pitch on that? Yeah. So I turned the pitch, and he liked it, which he turned over to Rob Liefeld, of course, creator of Glory, and Rob liked it a lot. And as time went on, we brought Ross in, and what it is today.
Just went from there. So when you guys sit down and you go to, you know, work out the ideas, is it more or less like the Elton John, Bernie talking two rooms thing, where one guy's over here and the other guy's over there, and
Ross lives in Rochester, New York. I live in Portland, Oregon, so we're on opposite ends.
Yeah, that's a little hard to sit down for tea time, right? Yeah, okay.
But I mean, we talked about it a lot beforehand. We talk about ideas over email or the phone or whatever as things go on. So, I mean, you know, he's a storyteller and he's a writer in his own right, so I care about, you know, what he thinks. And, you know, I always want the artist to be enjoying what they're drawing. I hate the idea, like, here's a script to draw. Like, that's not fun. I love collaborating with artists. I like creating something together, you know? So I definitely get his feedback and what he thinks of the script, you know, what he likes to draw. I think he get better results that way.
So basically, the story now, it's just more or less started.
Right.
So can you give fans out there a synopsis of what's going on and where you think you might be going?
Yeah.
Any kind of teaser information?
Yeah, sure. So the first 3 issues is a storyline called Once in the Future, and it's all about reestablishing Glory's history. So the first issue, which is the first which came out, is called The Way It Was, and it's all about her past history, what that is. The second issue, and that's really dense, like there's a lot going on in the first issue. The second issue is much quieter, and it's about her current life. It's called The Way It Is. And the third issue takes place 500 years in the future on Mars. And it's all about like the way it will be, and it's about like, the ramifications of Glory's actions, where she is 500 years from now.
Sounds like a lot's going on.
It's a big book. I mean, I have a big scale for it, and I really wanted to like establish within these first 3 issues just how huge the scale would be, you know. It's a book I hope to be on for a very long time.
Well, I hope so too, man. I've been following your work for a while, and I think that you're going to do this title justice.
Cool, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for taking out the time to talk to us, you know. And folks, stay tuned to Glory because they're just getting started, and keep reading comics.
I really said a lot.